Hi guys, so we're wanting to reach the first milestone for our subscriptions on this channel, which is 500. So what we've decided to do is do a giveaway. So the prize for the giveaway will be access to a Google Drive folder with recipes that I've created with portion sizes and the macros and everything included, just so that it's broken down for somebody who is on the injections. So obviously when you're having a meal, generally your portion will be much smaller than everybody else's. So what you can do with this recipe is base it on your portion, or what I would have as somebody on the injections, and then you can expand that and multiply it for other people. So the giveaway is based on people subscribing to my channel. So you need to make your subscriptions visible to other people, and that is different on YouTube mobile and YouTube for desktop. So in order to do it for desktop, you need to go to settings on the left hand menu, left hand side of the screen, and in settings there's an option for privacy. If you click on the privacy option, then the first option in that list of options should be to do with your subscriptions, and you need to click that to make it so that other people can see your subscriptions. And that way I can see that you're subscribed to the channel and you can be entered into the giveaway. So on YouTube mobile, you'll need to open the app and you'll be on the main feed. You'll see your profile picture in the bottom right of the screen. Now this is for Android, I'm not sure about iPhone, but I'm sure it's similar. So you'd go to your profile picture on the bottom right of the screen, and then you'd click on view channel, and around the middle right of the screen you'll see a pencil icon. If you click on that, then one of the options within that will be to do with YouTube subscriptions, and you need to change that so that your YouTube subscriptions are visible. So as I say, when we reach 500 subscribers, I'll look at all my subscriptions for the channel, put them all in a list. You'll all be entered into the giveaway, and good luck and enjoy the upcoming video. Bye!
Hello everybody, so it's Wednesday afternoon and I'm just in the middle of my work day. So I've done a mental health tribunal this morning, and that was a long one. And now, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm going back into the mental health hospital just to have a chat with a new person that I'm supporting, just to find out what I need to do. And then after that, I'm going to Preston, do a quick care home visit. I was planning to do it yesterday with all my other Preston visits, but it didn't work out, so I had to move it to a different day. So I thought, well, I'll move it to this day instead. And then once I've done my Preston visit, I think I'm done with work. And then tomorrow I've got loads of admin to do, loads of tidying up, catching up on things, catching my breath. I think I've got a training session as well, and yeah, lots to do. I'm cooking bacon and egg hash tonight. We've not had it for a while, have we? So yeah, oh god, yeah, bacon and egg potato hash. Basically everything just chucked in one pan. Gonna have some beans with it, bish bash bosh, sorted. Should be nice. And then apart from that, I've got to send Luke some video footage, get that across to him so he can start editing this week's videos, and hopefully I'll be able to plonk myself in front of my dissertation as well. My weight's looking very good. I'm quite shocked actually. I've got just over a pound to go till I'm gonna tell you how much I weigh. So that's pretty decent. It's just coming down. I'm just wondering, maybe I'm going to the gym a bit too much, because I feel like I've lost more weight recently since I've done the gym less than I've done in a while. But I think that's my brain trying to trick me into not going to the gym. So it's my first session back tomorrow after a couple of days off, but it should be good. Actually looking forward to it. I am feeling a little bit shitty at the moment. I can't put my finger on it. I'm just really like down on myself about my weight, about the weight that I've got left to lose. Just being an absolute bitch bag to myself, and I don't know why. I'm just feeling really like, you're not really doing that well, are you? And you know what? I think it might be because I've changed my gym routine and I don't feel like I'm going as frequently. And no, I haven't done all my 4 sessions like last week, so that's probably like had an impact on things. Not cool. So I don't know, I just need to snap myself out of it. I think it's weird. I just can't figure out what it is, but I just feel like, yeah, you're not really doing that well, are you? You know. I don't know why I'm doing that to myself. It's weird, but hey ho. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the rest of my day, have a nice sunny drive to Preston and get my day finished, and then carry on with the rest of my day at home. So I'll see you in a bit.
Evening, people. So it's Wednesday evening. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. I sat down to start putting some videos up for Luke to bash into a video and woke up drooling. Oh my god, it's completely gone today. I've been all bloody over the shop. Anyway, we've had tea and it was really good. Bacon and potato hash. Well, egg, bacon and potato hash. And I put a bit of jerk seasoning in it, make it a bit spicy, and then sometimes I'll have a bit of spicy mayo with it as well. It's so nice. Actually, that's what I wanted to say. So, I obviously I'm using this Oviva app. I'm actually using two apps at the minute because I don't know if I'm going to be using the Oviva app long term, and I don't want to lose my momentum with Team RH app, and I'm paying for it. So what you do is when you have a meal or a snack, you take a picture of it, and the Oviva app has AI built into it. So when you take a picture, it tells you what the food is. So obviously that meal that we've just had, you know, it's a little bit of a mishmash, isn't it? And, you know, it's quite difficult to tell what you're looking at. It bloody broke everything down, like fried potatoes, air fried, bacon, egg, dollop of sauce on the side, it said, baked beans. I was like, what the bloody hell? I didn't enter any text at all. I just took a picture and it told me what it was. Unbelievable. Absolutely gobsmacked. So they're very, very focused on no calorie counting, and it's just really weird. I don't know what to think about that because, well, I've been calorie counting for over a year now, and that's what I know. So this Oviva thing is very bizarre, but, you know, I'm not knocking it. If it works, then, you know, that's fine, isn't it? So anyway, I've just realised that when I did my monthly tablets at the weekend, I forgot to put my iron tablets in my pots. And I think I'm actually near the end of the course. It was a 3-month course that I had to do. And yeah, I can't believe I forgot to put them in. It reminded me earlier when I was so tired. I thought, I wonder if my iron is still low, or if it's just, well, I'm on such reduced calories, and, you know, it's been an extremely busy day. My energy levels are going to be lower, aren't they? Because I'm just not eating what really my body needs, and that's the idea, isn't it? You know, I don't know, but I've got to do a blood test anyway to find out if we've managed to get my levels back up, so we'll see about that. Still not heard anything from them about my treatment options, so I don't know, but, you know, the more I think about it, the more I just think I'm not getting the injections. I'm not. It's not going to happen, and that's okay. I've got this 7.5, I think I've got 4 more doses to go of the 7.5, and then I'm just going to switch. It's 85 on average for the first dose, and obviously the prices increase as the dose increases, but, you know, not anywhere near as much as Mounjaro, so yeah. So I will say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's Thursday afternoon and I'm currently on my lunch break, and I need to whiz to the Amazon locker, whiz to Tesco, get back to my desk by 1:30 because I've got a meeting. So I've had an email from Oviva. I'm 95% sure that I've been accepted for the injections. So they're buggers, they're absolute buggers. They do not want to commit to confirming anything. It's so annoying. So basically, they've emailed me this morning and they've said, we've checked your eligibility for Wegovy. Here's what you need to know before starting. If you want more time to decide whether you want to take it or not, you need to rearrange your appointment with your dietitian and loads of other stuff. And the way it's worded, it's like, yeah, you're all right, we can do that, that's fine. But, you know, this is what you need to know before starting it. And if you want more time to think about it, then rearrange your appointment and blah, blah, blah. Now, what it also says is when you meet with your dietitian, you'll have a discussion about Wegovy and double check your eligibility. Now, I would assume that that is just to, you know, so that you're interacting with your human over it.
You know what I mean? Because obviously all of this is done remotely and electronically, and you know, there's no kind of human involved in it at this stage, which, you know, you would never really do when it comes to this kind of thing. So I think that is kind of the 5% where they're holding back, saying you just need to speak to someone first. And that's fair enough, I get that. So I want to be really excited and really happy, but there's a little part of me just going, you know, are they going to fully accept you? There's no reason why they wouldn't. There isn't. And they've said I'm eligible. Just so annoying. Anyway, the main concern that I've got, the main thing that I am worrying will hold me back, which I don't think it will realistically, but the main thing that I'm worrying about is the fact that I'm already on something. Now, I have done some digging, and other people who've been through the process have said, well, I was on such an injection when I got accepted onto Wegovy, and all they told me to do was have a waiting period of so long before starting my prescription with Oviva. That's, you know, that's the top and bottom of it. There wasn't any issue. They weren't like, oh, well, you can afford to pay for it for yourself though, so, you know, why are you coming to us? Nothing like that. And that's the thing, you know, the more I use this app that they've got, and the more I look at the concepts around the program and the logic behind what they're doing, the more I'm thinking, well, if I can get the whole package, then why not? Because it looks really good. Their app, part of me is thinking, if they say no to giving me the injections, I'm going to be like, the app's really shit, I'm not using it. But actually, I can't deny that it is a bloody good app, and I've been doing some of the education stuff this morning, because there's loads of little courses you have to do around it as part of the app and everything. The more I'm kind of thinking, I get where they're coming from. I get what they're talking about when they're saying we don't count calories, we look at the nutritional content of food. We don't even count grams of protein, because it steers you away from focusing on what matters within the food that you're eating. And yeah, I get it. And it's weird, isn't it? Because not too long ago, I was having meltdowns about not hitting my targets, and getting so overwhelmed with the fact that I wasn't hitting my protein, and I was, you know, trying to hit my calorie goal but not losing, and just really getting so upset about numbers and data. And actually, the Oviva app really steers your mind away from all of that. And so I'm thinking, actually, is this app more tailored to what I need than the app I'm already using? And I think the answer is yes. I really do. Obviously, I'm going to have to use it a bit longer and really sit with it for a while and really see if it's right for me, because obviously the novelty of something, and, you know, the fact that I'm probably more biased towards them at the minute because I think I might be getting the injections, that is going to cloud my judgment, isn't it, I suppose. And so, yeah, I probably do need to give it more time. But first impressions, it looks really promising. And I would recommend people to have a look at it themselves, even if they can't get the injections. Just sign up for the, you know, the support program that they've got, aside from the weight management bit with the injections and everything, because they do have other programs where, you know, you might not get the injections, but they might be able to support you with the app and that kind of thing, you know. So it's not the end of the road if you don't get the injections. But yeah, I'm just so confused. I'm just like, 95% of me is really like happy and excited because I think I've got the injections, but then there's just that little niggle in the back of my mind going, but they haven't actually 100% said in black and white, yes, the Wegovy injections are your planned treatment moving forward. I can't remember the other thing that they said. They said something about a prescriber call. Oh, that's right. So they said at your call with your dietitian, that's where you'll make your final decision about your treatment on Wegovy, and you can arrange your prescriber call. So that kind of adds to the thought that actually, yes, this is moving ahead and it's happening. But again, I don't know for sure. I'm going to have to wait till Monday and stop being a knob. I just wish that they could give me a yes or no, but I get that they can't.
until I spoke to a human. It would just be very irresponsible of them, wouldn't it? And they've had to jump through some real hoops to actually be able to do this at all and act as a part of the NHS or an extension of the NHS. They've really had to work extremely hard with like their policies and the way they handle patients and all of that. So I understand it, I do, but still. Anyway, my weight, wow, I can't remember how much I'm down now. I keep bloody losing track, don't I? But I think I'm 74.5 pounds down. Let me have a look, hang on. Yeah, 74.5 pounds down. So I've got 1.5 pounds till I have to tell you what I weigh. Crazy, innit? I think part of me is a little bit apprehensive about starting this Wegovy as well, because if you start it with Oviva, the plan used to be that you have to be off everything for a month and then they'll start you on the Wegovy. And it's quite annoying because most pharmacies that you get these injections through will tell you, don't have anything for 7 days, start the Wegovy. No matter what dose of Mounjaro you're on. As long as you've not had anything in you for the 7-day period, you're right to start the Wegovy. But I think Oviva have got a separate policy around that, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's still the case. I was looking at information from a while ago, so who knows? But that's going to be interesting. I said to Luke, it'll be, if I do have to come off everything for a month, it'll be quite an interesting experiment to, you know, see how I manage completely off the medication. Anyway, I'm going to the gym today. It's Thursday, so gym day, first one of the week. So I'll see you in a bit. Good evening. So it's Thursday evening time. Just been to the gym. Oh yeah. And we did the rear delt machine. Ooh, bloody hell. It's going to be a tough one, that. But if it gets rid of my back ticks, I don't mind, because they need to go. They have to go. So yeah. So I'm just about to get in the bath and wash my hair. And then when I've done that, I'm going to be doing the meal plan for next week and the shopping list on the Asda order. And then a bit of video stuff. And then maybe some other bits, but I'm not sure yet. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everybody. I'm just waiting for my food now. Sorting it out, but I've managed to do the Asda order. I couldn't get a delivery slot for tomorrow, which is very unusual. Normally there's like loads of slots left for a Friday afternoon, so I had to get it delivered Saturday, like lunchtime, because the lads will be having a lie-in. So we're having on Saturday night. Luke cooks on a Saturday night now, so he's doing mac and cheese with a bit of a twist. So he's putting bacon, and yeah, he's putting bacon in the sauce and then panko breadcrumbs on top. And Sunday we're having a lamb and lentil curry in the slow cooker. Then Monday we're having Cajun chicken risotto. Tuesday we're having chicken hot pot. Wednesday we're having homemade meatballs, and then Thursday is ready meal night, and Friday is takeaway night. I've got some more of them gym kitchen meals. I don't know what's going on, if they're trying to get rid of old stock or what, but they were literally $1.98 each, like 32 grams of protein in each one, decent calories, and these ones are meat feast pasta, so I'm looking forward to them. It should be really good. I'm looking forward to the one tonight. It's a chicken and chorizo paella, and they look really nice. So yeah, that's all sorted. So yeah, I'm just going to eat my food and then got some bits out for Luke for his video editing, and then dry my hair. My extensions are dying to come out now, and unfortunately I don't have a weekend spare to do it. The other thing is, I really wanted to, next time I took my extensions out, I really wanted to try and get my natural hair blonde, and I can definitely do it. I mean, look at that. That's going to be so easy to get lightened. The back is a little bit darker. Oh, look at all the glue coming out in my hair now. Oh, yeah, the back of my hair is quite a bit darker. So yeah, I could definitely get it blonde, but I would have to get a professional to do it. There's just too much risk involved. And the thing is, I want to go blonde, and I want to do it so that I can have tapes in again. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to get a really clean base. And if I've got two different shades of brownie, ready brown going on, and I'm doing it myself, it's just too risky. It's too risky. It's going to come out yellow and orange, and it'll just look naff, and I just want it to look nice and proper and professional. So I'm going to be very good and behave myself, but I'm thinking I could actually put up with another round of wearing these and having my natural colour, and that would take me into, what month are we on now? Probably take me up to Christmas, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be really good and resist the urge to do anything drastic. I'll after my dissertation's done, I might actually do a video on it, you know. Somebody suggested that in the comments a while ago. Yeah, I might do a separate video on it, and you can all laugh at me getting traumatized. Yeah, I'm gonna take them out and retape them all and then put them all back in, and I'll show you the process of how I do it and everything. Yeah, that'll be fun, that, won't it? Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everybody. Thought I had food on my tongue then. So I'm just finishing off my paella. It's very good. Bit spicy though. I'm all right with spicy, but not too spicy. Otherwise, I can't enjoy it. So yeah, I'm just finishing my food off and sorting a few video bits for Luke so he can get some videos finalised for me. And then I think I'm just going to get into bed and have a decent night's sleep. Oh, no, I need to dry my hair first. Bollocks. I'm going to dry my hair and then get into bed. But yeah, it's been a long day. But that's the end of this vlog. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can win the giveaway when we get to 500. Okay, bye.